I think that's a poignant place, Kevin, to bring something up about the comments and fucking YouTube, and it really does seem to be a haven. There's plenty of nice comments, and we see those, and we appreciate. And I pull a lot of them, for here when we do this. But I don't need a guy whose mom had a massive stroke on Friday, Russ, to go in and watch a show to have a laugh or to reminisce or talk wrestling or sports, and have to see some douchebags post about like vaccines, just misinformation and stupidity and trolling about vaccines and shit. It makes it a downer, Kev.
Or like the guy that said, taking Hamlins tragedy that he had on the football field, and then saying, "Wow, I wonder what causes cardiac arrest. Maybe he didn't have a beer the night before. Maybe he went cold turkey." Right. Basically trying to poke me because my son, who had a cardiac arrest, and he had stopped drinking beer, and because that's one thing. As he crumbled to the field, I mean that's to me is a time to think of humor and to think of getting a shot in. It's just like here's a guy that's 24 years old, 2 years younger than my son, by far in much better shape than he is, and they got to my house. My son went into cardiac arrest. They zapped him one time. He had a heartbeat and was in the ambulance in 7 minutes. It was 35 minutes, and he was still on the field.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that in the second segment, and
it's just like one of those things where it's just like, I don't want to. I want somebody to tell me that they got a raise. I want somebody to tell me that, that they are having some hard times and that we did pick them up. But I don't need somebody to take a poke at me, take a poke at my kid, or bring up some one-time incident that I had with my son when he came home drunk because my kid was taught by a man to be alpha and not be a little bitch, Like, yeah, my son he came after me. God bless him. And he went for my eye. God bless him. I fucking raised a man. I didn't raise a fucking pussy like the rest of you fucking pussies out there right now that get behind your keyboards and you say your bullshit and fucking, yeah, I'm stuttering. Am I stuttering right now, motherfucker? I don't think so. You fucking pussy. Why don't you go in your room down in your mother and father's basement and look at your participation awards and wonder where the fuck shit went wrong? Because you know what? When I grew up, you got one thing. You got a championship fucking trophy. If it was a big enough fucking deal, you got a second place. The only award that went team-wise was the most valuable player. There wasn't a participant. You were called a fucking scrub. You were called the guy that was the last guy picked in gym class. That's who the fuck you are. That's why you've got to get on a keyboard and fucking try to measure up. And then when I come back at you, what the fuck do you do? What the fuck do? You take your shit down. Because you can't even take the heat fucking on my keyboard. I'll be in Pensacola at the end of the month in February, signing at the Comic-Con. Please come up, get in my face, show me who the fuck you are, get in my face and be a man. Challenge me. See if this 63-year-old motherfucker, by the time you know what hits you, motherfucker, when was the last time you got in with somebody that was 6'10", 300 pounds in shape that's been fighting his whole fucking life? Think about it. You motherfucking pussies.
Well, I need you out of jail, so please don't approach Kevin in Pensacola. And
no, I'll have I'm going to have a fucking where they've got to sign off, and then also that they have to
a waiver. A waiver.
But they also
Bodily injury.
they also have to waive the what is it, the right to stand your ground in Florida.
In Florida, that's true.
Yeah, because I mean, I'd shoot anybody. Fucking pussies. I wonder what it's like to be just a fucking bitch. To get up every morning, fucking, and just be a bitch. That's got to be. I know it, and I know that you fucking have to hate me. I know you have to hate me because everywhere I go, fucking people. Oh, hey, yeah, and to the asshole that fucking said you need to be nicer in the airports. Yeah, after 300,000 miles a year and 147,000 segments, you know what I need to do? I need to be nice in the airport. Fuck you. I'm either coming home from work or going to work.
Did he say you or wrestlers in general?
Me.
Was it you? Okay.
Yeah, he said I need to be nicer. And as I said, I responded to him. I said, yeah, you're the guy that finds out when I'm coming in and is down in baggage claim with 10 items that you want me to sign, and they're Funkos, and you're gonna come up to me and think I'm gonna sign 10 Funkos that you're gonna sell for $99 on eBay. Eat a fucking dick.
Okay. I think an easier thing would be to take the comments down. What do you think? Just so it's not a downer for anybody.
Yeah.
People come on, they can enjoy the show without having to,
I would still, and if they want to put a comment, take the time to go to Kliq this, our Twitter page, and put your comment on that.
Fair enough. There it is. At Kliq this podcast on Twitter.
That way you got to be a real person. You can't come up with, Johnny Hog Smoke on your YouTube thing. You got to come up with something. And that way, if you're a douchebag, you can be blocked.
It's my new gimmick, by the way, Johnny Hogsmoke. Thank you for that. Giving me that.
You're welcome.
Duck Life 420, another episode, and I have another blunt rolled up, ready to smoke, ready to listen, ready to let your beautiful voices carry me away into a new year. Sean's robe is awesome. It was, and I'm glad you enjoy our beautiful voices. Kevin's been known to sing on this show. That's clearly what you're referencing. His bird-like voice.
I was going to sing, but I got on a tangent.
That's okay. It's real.
But when it comes down to it, it's just, all I want is a room somewhere far away from the cold night air, with one enormous chair. Wouldn't it be lovely? Little My Fair Lady for you.
That's it. Anytime you can whip out a musical,
you gotta go.
Makes it a special episode.
You gotta go.
Brigadoon coming later. Tim Hastings, another great one, fellows. Yes, scientifically, energy cannot be created or destroyed, only transformed. This is what gives me peace. Love the shirt, Kev. Once a gander, always a gander. Do you want to explain that? Is that a
313 Michigander?
The Michigan.
So 313 is the D. My phone number growing up was that. I was so old that they would throw. It was called Orleans.
Phone number was 6.
Yeah, but it was Orleans. So it was OR.
Oh, that's right. They did the letter for the region, right? The region.
Yeah. Well, it would be like 313 and then OR 676131. Yeah. So, yeah. So that was OR was 31.
That's back in the day, bro.
Fuck yeah, man.
But
that was my phone number was 6766131, and it was of course 313.
It's on the Honeymooners they used to do. Bensonhurst 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've said it earlier though when you picked up the phone and somebody, hey, I'm on it. Be like, okay.
Oh, the extension, right?
The party line. You got a whole bunch of
Or mom doesn't even look. She just starts fucking dialing over your conversation. It's like,